Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here inside of Cold War Zombies. Today's video is going to be the best and the easiest strat to get to round 100 inside of MAUER the TOTEN. This video will include the early round setup, the setup for the strategy, and overall the strategy, some tips and tricks for you guys to get as high as possible in the rounds in this strategy. So all in this video, you should learn how to get into the strat, how to use the strat, and obviously get to round 100. Anyways, let's just get right into the video. Enjoy. And also there is timestamps down below in case you need to check it out. At this point in your game, the best thing to do in my opinion is to just hold off to around round 7 to round 8. This is because you need to get points, in my opinion, to open up the full map at once, as it's quicker doing that than going through and opening every door like one at a time. So if you guys come here and you grind around 6 or 7k points, or maybe 10k points, I think you'll be able to open up the full map, and then from there you can just continue on with the full strat. Alright, so here we go. So the zombie's got brain rot, then come back to this door here, and then he will now slam the door open, and then you have access to this new room. So you definitely want to get this room open because we will be camping right here. And I'll show you why this strat is really overpowered, and it's basically a guaranteed round 100 unless you get a crash like I did earlier. But if you guys chill in that room with the strat, it's going to be insane. So let's just go through to round 10 and I'll catch you guys there. Alright, so with Klaus, you will get a remote control. And the first thing you're going to do for this strat is come to this little room here. And you're going to want to place the remote control down by pressing L2 or whatever button it is for you. And then once done, Klaus will come here and he will punch this locker open, revealing a black light, which you can now grab. And this will be useful for later, but you're not done yet. So when Klaus comes here, you'll see that he's going to walk up. He'll do a quote, and then he's going to punch this brick wall. So there you go. And that's going to be useful for later for getting these strats started. I'll show you guys why we need that open, because I know it's part of the Easter egg, but we need it open to get the aether canister, which I'll show you guys later. So guys, with the black light, you have to come to the areas on the map that have these numbers, and these numbers will spawn always at the same location. So the garment factory, the grocery store, and in the sewer access. However, the next part in these areas do not always spawn in the same area. So once you found your number, which will spawn at the same area, you have to find a code which will be hidden on the wall, and to reveal it, we have to use the black light. Here my code is 24. So there's my first code. So now that I've got my first code in, I can write 124. That will signify to me that my first number for the case locker, which is what we're opening up here, is 24. So guys, the second location is in the service passageway, and it's right here, number 2. And all you have to do is now find your second code, which mine is here, which is 32. So my code right now is looking like 24 and 32. And make sure you guys have a good look around that area, because sometimes it won't spawn next to it. So make sure you have a good look, and once you find it, or once you've found it, you can then move on. And the last number can be located in the grocery store, and my code was found on the wall here, which is 33. So now that I've got all 3 codes, my code for the locker is looking like 24, 32, and 33. So with that code, I'm making my way back to the hotel room of 305, and then come to this locker. And from here, you have to attempt the combination, and you're gonna have to now place that code which you got from the black light. So my code was 22, or was it 24? I think it was 24. Then it was 32, and then it was 33. So once you put the right code in, you'll see that the C.B.R.S will be, you can actually pick it up, and then from here, that's how you get the free C.B.R.S. So it's that simple, and yeah, you're good to go. So now that I'm here with the laser beam, I can now shoot this door, and you're going to need to beam the door down like I'm here. Once you've shot enough, guys, the door will open up, and you have access now to the secret lab. So guys, once you have finished the tormented round, which is what you always get when you enter this area, you will now realize that these areas which weren't available before, we can actually use. And what we need to do now is we need to shoot this with our other weapon, which will drop a end station lure. And with that, guys, you're gonna have to come here and grab one of these canisters, which is what we're going to need to use the strat. So you guys come to this canister, or this box, and then place your canister into the harvester. And then from here, you need to place down one of your essence straps, or your lure, whatever the hell it's called. And then from here, there will be around 3 tempests which will spawn. Simply kill your tempest, like I am here. So when you guys are ready, simply grab your aether canister. And then from here, there will be a bunch of, manglers that spawn. But the reason why we grab this canister is that it will make the strat a lot easier. And I'll show you guys in a sec how we're going to use these manglers to our actual advantage. But simply grab the canister and then make your way up back to the room, the secret room, which we opened up before. So just make your way up there, and then I'll meet you guys when I get there. No guys, when you grab the canister, you will walk slower. As you can see here, I'm walking very much slower, but it's all good because when you make your way to this room, you sit right here, you're set. So right now we are in this strat. It's pretty simple, and the reason why this strat is overpowered is I'll go through later, the strat for high rounds, low rounds, but the reason why it is really overpowered is that with this canister, you can use it whenever you want, and it refills, I think, for 4 to 5 kills. So with that said and done, you can basically get this thing whenever you want. So guys, I'm going to quickly go through a rundown of this strat. So basically, when you're here, you are going to realize that there are going to be manglers that will spawn in the map, and they will take their time obviously because they walk slow, but when they get here, the reason why this strat is very overpowered is that A, you have an ammo cache located just in front of you, if you see on the map there. And the extra good thing is that you have an aether canister, which if you didn't know, once you use it, you killed nearly every zombie in your proximity. Alright, so here we have a crazy sold out round. So eventually after every 5 to 6 rounds, you will get a crazy sold out round. And what this means is that for later rounds especially, these rounds can consist up to 4 to 5 crazy sold outs. Alright, so now boys, the strat changes a little bit, and what I mean by change is that every time you see zombies coming from your right, no matter what, use your aether canister. The reason why I say so is that they can easily bombard you at any second at this point in the game. So what I would suggest is that you always look down the middle, and you gotta kill at least 5 to 10 tormentors. Like by the time these zombies spawn in, and by the time you kill them, you have to get at least an aether canister ready at each portion of the game. Every time I see zombies coming from my right, I'm always using my canister, and even on pans rounds like this, it's the same thing matters, but you can always move to your left if you have to, and then from here take out the panzer and then move back. But the strat is basically you're always looking to your right, and when you see zombies come out, like we'll see here we go, 1 2 3, bang, straight away, and then hopefully your panzer will get killed as well. But basically these rounds are very important, as you can easily stuff up if you're not careful. The only thing that's actually been troubling me is on the panzer rounds, sometimes they can get a little bit too hectic, but I'd say as long as you move around on the panzer rounds, like you might want to move here, like as long as you move a bit on those panzer rounds, you should be able to get rid of them pretty quickly. And honestly, once you're back in this spot, it's pretty simple. You can just simply go through these rounds, and honestly, it's a good strat, and in my opinion, this is the best strat in Cold War right now by far. But the normal strat doesn't really change. Like every round, obviously, if you want, like stop, grab some shield. You know, as you can see here, I'm gonna drop my canister. I've got, you know, I nearly have full shield, but I still want to grab myself some shield. So come to the weapon arsenal, grab some shield, move back, and then continue your strat. So it's pretty simple, but I guess late rounds, you got to be more aware of your situations, as you can die if you aren't aware. But if you guys are just utilizing this usual strat where you guys use the canister when you need to, then you guys can easily fly through these mid to late rounds. And on disciple rounds, on the late rounds here, I don't really do anything. I just chill here, get kills, and it's pretty simple. Like sometimes I come here just to go through the rounds faster, because here I can get 2 sight lines, but it's basically the same. You don't want to really rush these rounds, as they won't kill you necessarily. They can't really do that much damage, but it's just annoying if you do get your what's it called, shield taken off. That may be annoying, but yeah, chill here, get rid of these rounds, and you should be fine. Alright guys, so say that you have down, the number one thing you do is you go to the zip line, you zip line up. Actually, it's cooling. I actually can't do that. It's actually stupid. Oh my god. Hello. So you're going to use the zip line. You're going to come to the 5th floor apartment, and from here, you're going to grab these 2 things, a chopper gunner and a self-revive. And once you've done that, immediately come here. If you don't have quick, grab quick. But then when you get here, you want to come down here. So basically, when you die, you want to do a mad dash, because you are in a bad situation. So when you've downed, in case your aether canister has not killed every zombie, because it does happen sometimes, your aether canister can glitch out and it won't kill the zombies fast enough, and you may down. If this happens, do not worry. Just grab your perks, grab your self-revive, and just get back in the spot. So once you've done that, come here, quickly go through every perk you can see, grab everything, then jump down and get back in the spot. So that's if you've downed. It does happen sometimes, and then you can go grab that, you know, aether canister, and you can get back into things. But I think right now we are about to hit round 100 on MAUER using this infamous strat, or this amazing strat, because honestly, so this may be the most used strat in Cold War, I'm being honest. Like this is really crazy. Right now, I think we are, yep, there you go guys, round 100 on MAUER using this really fun strat. And honestly, it's definitely the best strat in the game. We've just hit round 100. I think I'm going to exit round 101 because this video was just a 100 guide. But there you go, round 100. It's pretty simple once you know what you're doing. You just want to make sure that every round you're checking these sides. You're making sure that your ether canister is always ready. And as long as you guys are on top of your game, you should be easily able to hit that round 100. And it's pretty cool. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed the quick guide or the quick little strategy. This strategy was again founded by Themczombieslayer. I think that's how you say it. I think that's the name. I'm not sure. But his link will be down below in the description if you guys want to check out. He's an amazing COD player and I highly recommend you do so. And if you guys do want to consider subscribing to the channel, that would be really amazing as we are near 4K subs. And if we can hit that by the end of June, that would be really cool. But anyways, guys, till next time, goodbye.